Welcome to Talking Habs pregame show before every Montreal Canadiens game. Game day news, game preview, and the Guess the Score contest. Come join the chat and let's talk hockey. Hey everybody, I'm Rick. Welcome to Talking Habs, where you get your daily fix of Bleu Blanc Rouge. All right, so we've got a big game tonight. It's always a big game when it's Toronto and Montreal, either there or here, doesn't matter. It's in Montreal tonight. It's the last game of a 6-game homestand. They're going to go on the road for 4 games. I believe it's 4 games. So starting tomorrow in New Jersey. Okay, so there's enough people here to do this. So the big news today, and there is some big news today, besides my video that came out, my music video, if you want to check that out, you might have, if you came in and saw the trailer, that's what I'm talking about. But the news today is that Jordan Harris signed a 2-year ELC. So he is signed for 2 seasons. One of those seasons is this season. So he will be joining the team, I imagine. They said sometime during the week in the States. They're on the road in the States. He's there now in the States. He'll join the team there. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know exactly where. So they'll burn one of those years. So that's why it's this year is one of the ELC years. And then he'll have one more year as an ELC, but there'll be an RFA after that. Anyway, he is part of the organization now. So it started the day out with Elliot Friedman reporting Jordan Harris will sign a 2-year ELC with Montreal. As the day went on, it got more certain. And then he signed the contract, this is from Montreal Canadiens Twitter account, so it's not from somebody reporting it. It's the Habs reporting that he signed. So this is a sure thing. Do I have something else? Okay, no, I said that. Anyway, we'll get to some more of this in a minute. Let's see who's here. Let's see. Daryl Adams. Oh, don't forget. Yeah, let me just say. I'm going to give you some game day news, which I started to give you. There is the game preview coming up very soon, and the Guess the Score contest. If you guess the score of the game and the first goal scorer of the game, that guy can come from either team. You can win $10 directly into your bank account. It is a very hard contest to win. No one's won yet this year. Do we know when in April Price be back? No, we don't. That's no, we don't. Okay, Ray, we heard you. Stop going crazy. We will and will we see tonight some of the players Habs got at trade deadline? Yes, we will see one, and that is William Lagesson. He'll be on the third pair, so he'll be in tonight. Petry's out, so that's something, isn't it? Jeff Petry's out on the LTIR with a lower body injury. He's out indefinitely, so he might not play again this year, and in that sense, may not play again as a Hab. That's a possibility, but he's out tonight, and he's out for a while. BL. Me and Bale have been going back and forth on comments today. The Leafs are starting their third string goaltender. Yeah, I think they are. They should be ripe for the picking. 4-3 Habs with Hoffman getting the first goal. Awesome. My captain. Hey, how's it going? Finally snagged Mr. Harris. Finally snagged him. That's facts. Hey, how's it going? I think it's been a while since I saw you. Uncle Rick. Very good. How you doing? Slinksy, the Habs now officially eliminated from playoff contention. Yes, that is in my game day. Just give me a minute. I'll get there. Habs Guru, 4-2 Habs Suzuki. Drake, 4-2 Habs Caulfield. Harry Rice, my illegitimate son. 8-2 Canadiens. Caulfield opens the scoring. Give it to the Leafs. I'll give you mine. Not sure how the defense is going to be, right? It's kind of decimated, so I'm going to think there's going to be some scoring here tonight. I'm going 5-4 Montreal. Anderson with the first goal. How's that? I got more. If Petry's out for the rest of the year, hopefully he's played his last game as a Canadian. I think if he's out for the rest of the year, Yeah, more than likely. I think so. Andrew, hey Andrew. 5-2 Leafs, Marner. My captain. I was saying hi to Ray when I said woof. Oh, no problem. Hey, Ray, someone said hi to you. Woof. Hey, Elio. Nice and early. 5-2 Montreal, Suzuki. Awesome. So I'm going to get into some of this. I got to go over here. I got something here. There's that. Oh, by the way, Jordan Harris will wear number 54. So when he does start, I don't know when he'll be in the lineup, but he'll be wearing number 54. Let's see now. What do I got here? Jonathan Drouin. He is out indefinitely with an upper body injury again, and he was placed on the injury reserve, not on the LTIR, but on the injury reserve. Must be the wrist again. It's the only thing I can think of. He's just got a new baby, so either he's holding the baby too much or it's too. I didn't do that. Too much of that. As mentioned in the chat, Habs are now mathematically eliminated from the 2022 playoffs. Washington beat Buffalo. I think they beat Buffalo in overtime or in a shootout. But anyways, they got a point, and that's what did it. That's what made it happen. They're the first team so far eliminated from the playoffs. I said that. Justin Barron and Cale Clegg confirmed out tonight. So I wrote here, I think we'll see Lagesson in there. And then when I got the lineups, Lagesson is in the lineups. And just as a funny note, last piece for the game day news. If you remember the mess with the Vegas trading Dadonov to the Ducks, it was on his no trade list or something. Anyways, it got reversed. So interestingly, today, Dadonov in overtime wins their game. And I think I wrote here how fitting. I think it was an important win for Vegas. So kind of interesting. It's one of those interesting things that happen. Let me see what you guys are saying. Then we'll get back in over there. Time to put this Petrie saga to rest. Yeah, I don't expect that till the off season though. Even during the playoffs and all, don't expect it till the off season, right? That's what I fully expect. Hey, Chris, Red Harris is officially signed. Yes, I did announce it. Harris is signed. Oh, did I not put up the thing? I'm going to put it up anyway because it's nice to see. I might not have put that up. Jordan Harris, I think I did. 2-year contract, 2-year ELC, which one of the years is this year. So he will burn the first year and have one remaining next year. That means he will be at some point. They're going to check him out in the lineup. When he joins the team, he'll join the team during one of the 4 stops on the road trip in the States because he's already in the States. So he will join them at some point. They're not saying exactly where. He signed, I believe, wherever Northeastern is. That's where he signed the contract at Northeastern. So he hasn't left there yet. So don't expect him tonight. Nobody asked. He's not going to be in the lineup tonight. What else? Where was I there? Oh, no. Where was I? There. Hey, Eric. Too bad defenseman they just picked up from the Avs is in the lineup tonight. Yeah, Baron, listen, Lagesson is older. So this is Toronto. I imagine maybe that's the reason why. This is a really big game, and I guess Lagesson has a little more experience, and he's older. I think that's why. That's the only thing I can think of. It's back-to-back situation. Maybe we see Barron tomorrow against the Devils. That wouldn't surprise me. Either way, it wouldn't surprise me. Elio will be surprised if Drouin will be traded off-season. It's going to be hard to trade Drouin. I don't know what they do with Drouin. Buy him out. 1 year left. Buy him out. Lucas, Saturday hockey. It's hockey night tonight. Or it's hockey tonight. Yes, it is. And national, too. I'm watching it on CBC, so I'm going to not be late. I'm not going to be behind everybody tonight. Harry, I don't want Drouin traded. Dude just hasn't had a lot of good luck while in Montreal. Well, he's got 1 year left. I don't know. He's running out of contract to have good luck in, though, Harry. I mean, seriously. Drouin's got to go already, too. There's just nothing There's just nothing there aside from him being French, but I don't see current management following that trend. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's kind of up in the air. We'll see what happens with Drew. Dixon Rice, please trade Drew. Lucas says, Harry, I don't think any teams will want to trade for him. I doubt it too. Eric, Habs will be in tough tonight with depleted D, especially if killing penalties against Leafs offense. Yeah, okay, but the Leafs are playing their Calgren, who had some good starts, but also, so we'll see how that goes. Could be good for Montreal. I like what so my captain's is Harry Rice. Yeah, but at what point does it cross the line of the literal definition of insanity in terms of giving Drouin chances? So, and it's kind of true, right? But they've got him under contract. If they don't trade him, he'll be here for however many games. Harry, good point by Harry too. I mean, Drouin, listen, he does put up points when he plays. I don't know, just that he doesn't play at the end of the year. Harris may see the ice far or before Barron. It's an unknown. I mean, that's an unknown for no way I can know that. Drew will always be a cupcake. Please go. That's from Dixon. It's just not there, bud. Time to move on. Hockey Junkie. Hey, Junkie, how's it going? Rick, my man, what's happening? Big game tonight, no matter where the Habs are in the standings. I always enjoy a good old game against the Leafs. Okay, so now since Junkie's there, and I love Junkie's sense of humor, this is what I've got. Any Leafs fans, you might want to leave the room. You might want to. All right, so this is the first one. Just found this too. As of today, the Toronto Maple Leafs now own the longest Stanley Cup drought in terms of days in NHL history, 19,786 days, surpassing the Rangers' drought from 1940 to 1994. Hooray! Hooray, they own the record. The Leafs have a record. Yay! Oh, no, I get it. I shouldn't be doing that. I get it. Okay. Here's another interesting fun fact. Toronto Maple Leafs and Atlanta Thrashers have advanced to the second round the same amount of times since 2004. I mean, I think that's a pretty good stat there. I mean, they're not alone. Leafs aren't alone. They've got the Thrashers too. This is an interesting fact because this is kind of like everyone around the world has agreed to this. The evolution of the trash icon from 1995 to 2022. And in 2022, it's the Leafs logo, which makes sense. Yeah, makes sense to me. Yep. And a personal favorite that I just made this meme today. So so it's a personal favorite. The Powerpuff Girls led by Auston Matthews. All right. Auston Matthews leading the Powerpuff Girls onto the ice tonight. And there's always next year. All right. I'm having fun. Guys. Let's see. What up? That is beautiful, isn't it? Slow clap Trana. World record. Yeah. Dixon's got 4-3 Montreal Caulfield. Okay, I'm reading them after, so I don't know which one, but Junkie likes one of them. Incredible. Ow. BL, don't worry. They'll get to see his first game, or they'll get to see him play plenty, I'm sure. I ain't worried about it. There's no rush to get him in the lineup, I don't think. I'm sure he knows he'll be getting in there at some point. Yeah, I kind of did it fast, and I didn't take the time to do that. But you're right. You got to have imagination. Once I saw that, I kind of laughed a lot. So, Yeah, but you're right. I should have done that. How far are we in? Okay, we got another few minutes before. Yeah, I don't know. This is on my mind. Does anybody watch the show Atlanta? I don't know if anybody watches it. Let me know, and then I'll tell you why I'm saying that, because I think I saw there was a scene there. It's how do I want to put this? I don't think I've laughed out loud sitting here alone watching something as much as from that what happened in that show. I want to know if anybody watched it. Hey, David. Rick, buddy, did what's gut mean? Did gut? I got a gut. My gut's a little too big. I gotta lose weight. But I was at the doctor. My blood pressure is perfect, apparently. So that's good. I was a little worried about that. Never saw the show Atlanta, but now I'm curious. Oh, well, it's a comedy. It's done by Donald Glover. He does that rap stuff and all that. He was in Star Trek, I think, one of the movies. Anyway, yeah, it was just a super hilarious scene. But if you don't watch it, I want to know if anybody watched it. Maybe nobody does. Hey, Jason, 3-2 Habs, Caulfield first goal. Green tea extract, Rick, works wonders. I have a feeling that means yes, Captain watches Atlanta. That was that weird episode, wasn't it? That my favorite character is I think that's the episode you're talking about. I like the Paperboy's buddy there. That's my favorite character. He's funny. Anyway. So did you get my guess? I did not. David, you should put it in here. Sean, what? Harris. Okay, wait. Yes, they did sign Harris. Lucas, buddy, well, you should watch it. There's 3 seasons. This is the 3rd one, and there's going to be another one coming out soon. But it's different, but it's really good. And I swear, I laughed for like a couple of minutes. I think if I think about it enough, I'll laugh again. That's how it was. Just something that happened that totally unexpected. That's not what I was gonna. That kind of thing, and it was just super funny, like just super funny. I can't stop thinking about it. Sorry. And I mentioned Atlanta Thrashers. That's why Atlanta got in my head. That's how Rick's mind works. There you go. I'm surprised. I'm a little surprised. Well, I mean, there's 30 people in the room. I would think more people would be watching that for some reason. David's got 5-2 Leafs and Matthews. David's a traitor tonight. David's just a total traitor tonight. That's it. No problem, David. You're allowed that. I'm just bugging you. Lucas, I'll throw out a guess for once. 5-3 Habs Suzuki. Captain, I'm going to go with 3-2 Habs, but Marner with first goal. I have no idea how the Leafs are doing, but I just have a feeling they'll score first. Well, they moved up in the second in the division. So I'm only really interested in when they lose, honestly. So, or they play the Habs. Sean, I'm talking about the show Atlanta. Donald Glover. If you watch better things, it used to follow that, but it hasn't been on in 4 years because of he takes his time and then the pandemic. So, but he filmed 2 seasons. They're the final 2. If you like the show, there's 2 more coming. 1 now, 1 soon. Anyway, sorry, nobody seems to. Only me and my captain watch it. My captain, when you do watch second episode of season 3, then the next time let me know, and we'll talk about what happened. Junkie says, Rick, do you get a lot of Toronto fans in here during your live streams with both teams play? Just curious. A few, but I have a few regulars. I have ASE Adam. I have Zachary. There's a few anyway. I can't remember all the names. There's a few, 3, 4, maybe 5 Leafs fans that are either regular or semi-regular here. I mean, and like they no problems with them, right? And then, for a game like tonight, I'll probably get 1 or 2 that come in to make some kind, depending on how the game goes. If Montreal is beating them, no, won't see anybody. If they're beating us, yeah, they'll come in and make fun. That's how it'll work. Apparently, Calgren or somebody, is that his name in Dixon? Calgren's in nets. Hockey junkie, yeah. The Habs fans, the Leafs fans that are regulars that I mentioned their names, yes. The other ones, no. They're just fly-by-nighters, But the ones that hang in regularly, no, they're fine. They don't, they're allowed to root for their team and all that kind of stuff. I don't mind, but they do it in a way that's respectful, right? That's fine with me. Oh, you never saw Atlanta? I know it's because there was an episode where I think they talked about something like that. So I might not have been that, but it made me think that's from that, yeah, and that you knew about it. Oh, well, so I'm the only one. That's funny, though. Bye-bye. Hey, Montreal 4-1. Suzuki with the first. Hey, David. Speak to you later, man. Dixon, you talking about their goalie? Yeah, I mean, yeah, just a few games. Well, now my captain, you're making me think it wasn't green tea extract, but there was something in one of the episodes it was a weird episode, and it was something like that. So I'm gonna go with that. And if anybody watched Goliath, that's a series with Billy Bob Thornton, and there was a season when they had somebody. The bad people were, yeah, they had stuff like that. Green tea extract and just all natural products. So maybe I'm getting it from that. I don't know. Everything's a jumble in my mind. Slinksy, you got it, right? Friendly fan chirping. But it's got to be friendly. If it's not, then it's not. But I mean, you've seen all those guys they're friendly. Adam there, ASE, he's friendly. Zachary Candido, no problem there also. For some reason, they're the only 2 that are registering. There's a few more that are Habs fans. Oh shit, he hasn't been in a while. I can't even remember the name. There's a few anyway. Oh, BL, you saw Goliath. Awesome. Yeah, Goliath was pretty good. I enjoyed that. Oh, we're going to do the lines in a minute. Just give me a minute. And I'm going to do the preview. It's coming. I just thought I'd talk to you guys for a minute or 2 longer. Long way from The Sopranos, but pretty good. Well, I mean, it's not. It wasn't anything like The Sopranos. Leafs fans exist on Twitter. Yes, that's the worst. That's like the worst element of Leafs fans in general. Yeah, I put that up there, Lucas. Harris is wearing 54. I've already put that up there. The Leafs fans that are, yeah, I'm not going to call names tonight. Let's see how we do. I don't want to start calling Leafs fans names, and Montreal sucks tonight. So let's see how they do first, and then we'll see. Although I can't take back what I've already put out there. It's interesting. I haven't seen The Sopranos, all of it. I've seen some, here and there, but I never did watch. That may be something I should watch. I'm looking for a show. Maybe I should take on Sopranos. No, Atlanta is not a cop show. It's about a guy Donald Glover. He is the manager of his cousin, who is a rapper, calls himself Paperboy, and it's just about their shit they do. It's basically it. It's just about their life. It's not about anything in particular. I mean, Jerry Seinfeld started that, right? The show's about just about, what he deals with being this guy's manager and what they do and shit like that. That's it. It just there's some weird stuff in it, and it's funny and it's serious at the same time. And this one thing that happened was probably one of the most hilarious things I've seen in a show in a long time, because I laughed for a good minute or two, and I was watching it here alone. I don't do that often. Even if I find something funny, I don't always laugh out loud. I know Sopranos. It's not like I don't know the show. It's just I don't know if I want to. I haven't decided to watch the whole thing or not. Peaky Blinders, love Peaky Blinders. I'm watching that already. Yeah, season 6. I think 4 episodes already. Love Peaky Blinders. Oh, this season 6 is a little weird, but Last Man on Earth, I was into that for the first season and a half, I think, and then I got tired of it. Hey, Sport Production's been a while. How's it going? I feel like Montreal always plays Toronto better. Yes, they do, especially on live TV on Saturday. In general, they do, yes. I'm hoping for that tonight. They buy exactly. No, they don't. This isn't the good one. I don't know. I guess they like what I'm doing if they're coming over here. And the other ones, they just come here to make fun of us if we're losing. I saw The Wire. The Wire was great. I love that. That was a good show. Yeah, it is kind of different without Polly. Peaky Blinders, an actress died in real life, so they had to obviously take her out of the show. So I see someone put Prison Break. Oh no, my ex used to watch that, and I never got into that. Sorry. Where am I watching season 6 of Peaky Blinders? Yeah, type into your browser soap, SOAP, the number 2, and the word day, all one word, soap 2 day. Do that, go there, and you can get it now. Yes. That went out. Leafs up 3-1 last year in the playoffs. What a turn of events. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Listen, we're gonna be, you know what? In 2 years' time, we're gonna be in much better spot than the Leafs are gonna be. Just think about that. Hey, David. Let's see. Suzuki, and it's 4-3 Montreal. Awesome. Yeah, I'm going to be getting a VPN soon, so I won't have to watch it like where I am. But yeah, you can do that. It's up to you. Is it like Putlocker? I haven't seen that one in a lot. I guess in a way, but it works like like there's not a bad copy. If it's up there, it's a good copy. It's not like, you used to see something would come out the same day as something was released, and it would be, filmed in the theater while they're watching it or something like that. That doesn't happen here. And that's all I got to say. Hey, Grimes, how's it going? How you doing, girl? Oh, no. I didn't forget. I'm just joking. I remember now. I always thought Grimes was a girl for some reason. And he's not. At least, behind closed doors is a different thing. But, not in his everyday life anyway. I'm just having fun with him. I have no idea. And I'm making myself look stupid. Yeah, those old theater bootlegs, exactly. And yeah, you don't get that on this place. You don't get that, which is a great thing. And they have a lot of stuff, a lot. All right. I'm going to now, because it got quiet all of a sudden, I'm going to get to the preview. Let's do the preview. All right. Where am I? Right here. Game preview time. Montreal is hosting Toronto. Toronto is 40-18-5. 85 effing points. Second in the Atlantic. Guess who's third, though? Third is Boston right now. Imagine if that stays and Toronto has to play Boston and they get beat again by Boston. Love to see that. Montreal is 17, 37, and 10 with 44 points, eighth in the Atlantic. With 18 games to go, they've got 44 points. I got to say, I thought they'd be struggling to get 44 points for the whole season under Ducharme. They're going to get, a bit more than I would have thought they could. Okay, how to watch this game tonight, 7 p.m. Pacific. No, I said not Pacific, idiot. Eastern time, 4 p.m. Pacific. In Canada, where I'm watching it on CBC, it's on Sportsnet East and Ontario West. Sportsnet East, Ontario, and West in English. TVA Sports in French. Streaming ESPN Plus, NHL Live, Sportsnet Now, Sports Surge, and NHL 66. Last 10 record, Toronto 5-4-1, not great, on a one-game winning streak. Montreal 4-3-3, and not great, but not any worse than that, but they're in a one-game losing streak. Season series so far, it is knotted up at 1 each. October 13th, opening the season, Toronto beat Montreal 2-1, and February 21st this year, Montreal beat Toronto 5-2 in a great game by Montreal. And then they're playing tonight and April 9th. And not as traditionally they close the season with Montreal, not this year. Ending it against Florida. Tail of the tape. Scoring chances 4%. 45.9% for Montreal, 26th. 56.2%, for the Leafs, third. Goals per game, 2.52 for Montreal, last in the league. 3.65 for Toronto, third. Goals against per game, 3.77 for Montreal, 32nd, and 3.02 for Toronto, 17th. So you can see that Toronto is an offensive powerhouse, but they're a little bit lacking on defense. They're not a top 10 team on defense. That's important. Power play percentage, 13.9% for Montreal, 30th, and 28.3% for Toronto, first in the league. Powerful power play. Don't take penalties if you can. Like, that's going to happen against Toronto. Montreal's not going to get any power plays, penalties, whether they take them really or not. They're going to be penalties. PK percentage, 74.8% for Montreal, 28th, 84.4% for Maple Leafs, 5th. So their PK is good. Head-to-head, 1-1-0. That's each side this year. Shots on goal allowed for Toronto is 30.8, Montreal 34. Shots on goal for per game, 34.5 for Toronto, 29.8 for Montreal. Team stats, this is face-offs. That's what I should say, just face-offs. Toronto 55.8% in the dot first, Montreal 48.2% in the dot 23rd. They'll be challenged there as well tonight. Toronto starter, I don't think is there. It's neither Campbell nor Mrazek. And Montreal, Allen is starting tonight. I believe Monty will start tomorrow in New Jersey, which makes sense. That's the way I would do it. 6-17-4 for Allen. 3. Okay, Rick, get it. Get your eyes open. 3.13 goals against and a 905 save percentage. 2 shutouts for Allen so far this year. I don't have Calgren's stats. Players to watch the last 5 games for Toronto. Marner, 7 points. Marner again, 4 goals. Nylander, 4 assists. Interesting to see. No Matthews there, but I think he had a 2-game suspension in there. Liljegren is a +3 for them. On the other side, Caulfield, 6 points. Caulfield, 4 goals. Romanov, 3 assists. And you hear him not saying, there's no Suzuki in there. I didn't say that, right? Romanov, +5. Team leaders, goals for Toronto, 46 for the guy there that looks like Ron Jeremy. For Montreal, Nick Suzuki with 18. The Ron Jeremy guys got 80 points for Toronto. Suzuki's got 47 for Montreal. Average time on ice, Morgan Riley for Toronto, 24:01. And Jeff Petrie for Montreal, 22:16. Petrie out. May not play again this year. Wins for Toronto, Jack Campbell, 24. And Sam Montembeault leads with 7 for Montreal. Scoring. Montreal scoring. Just the guys that are still here on that list. Suzuki, 18-29 for 47 points. Caulfield, 13 goals, 18 assists, 31 points. Anderson, 15 goals, 10 assists, 25 points. And Hoffman, 11 goals, 13 assists, 24 points. On the left side, Matthews, 46 goals, 34 assists, 80 points. I mean, that's all that this best player in the league got. That's it. Just 80 points. Marner, 27 goals, 42 assists, 69 points. Nylander, 23 goals, 35 assists, 58 points. Tavares, Pajama Boy, 20 goals, 38 assists, 58 points. Bunting, the rookie of the year. He's like 29 years old. 20 goals, 29 assists, 49 points. And Riley, 6 goals, 43 assists, 49 points. So their scoring is good. Bottom 5 in the league. Ottawa, 51 points, as does New Jersey have. Seattle with 46. Arizona and Montreal tied right now with 44 points in 64 games for both. Habs lineup. Actually, you know what? First, I usually do this. The current line, Toronto's away record is 17-11-3. Montreal's home record now is 9-19-4. And versus each other over the last 3 seasons, Toronto 11-8-3 and Montreal 11-10-1. Do those numbers add up? Do they? 22 and 22. They do. All right. Just making sure. And yeah, that's it. We'll go to the lines. Montreal's lines. First line stays the same. Suzuki, Caulfield, Anderson. Second line, Rem Pitlick, Hoffman, and Dauphin. Same as last game. Third line, Dvorak, Pitlick, Tyler Pitlick this time, and Armia. I think that's the same. And fourth line, Evans, Pizzetta, and Byron. Although I think Byron might have been on the third line last time. But I don't know. I'm old. I got Alzheimer's or something. I don't know. Romanov, Savard, line pairing 1, Edmondson, Weidman, pairing 2. Lagesson and Sheneman, pairing 3. Allen taking the start. You can see scratched. Barron was scratched. And they've got Clegg there as injured, but he was, I think he's out and was scratched. That's what I saw. So I don't know if that's, anyway, it doesn't matter tonight. The last lines. Matthews centering Bunting, and Bunting really he owes that guy a lot. Matthews and Marner are making this guy. And Marner on the other side. Tavares in between Kerfoot and Nylander. Mein Kampf in between Mikheyev and Engvall. Spezza in between Blackwell and Simmons and whatever you want to call him. Riley in between, nope, not in between anybody, but ask his girlfriend, don't ask me. Riley and Leo Bushkin. He is, they are first pairing. TJ Brody and Justin Hall, second pairing. Giordano, the old man, and Liljegren, third pairing. And it's Kalgren in nets with Mrazek backing him up, shaking in his boots in case he has to go in. And that's it, I think. That's it. So there you go. Are we good? Are we good? Let me see now. Where was I? Whoa. It's a lot of, that's a lot. When do you see him playing? Harris. Happy's like, when he get, I don't know. At some point. He's not with the team yet, so give him time to get with the team, have a few practices maybe, and then, yeah. So maybe the last game of the road trip? I don't know. We'll see. I think there's back-to-back situations next weekend as well. If that's the case, probably by then. Hope the Leafs have the smile face jerseys. Right. Every time you hit them, they turn the other way. And it's instead, every time they get hit, it's a frown instead. and says, Rev, you hit me. Shame all of those points the Leafs have will all be for nothing. All or nothing again next season. I should do it again. Part 2. Chicago Steve. How you doing, Chicago Steve? Big one tonight. I love the Toronto games. I hate the Toronto team, but I love the rivalry and love being able to be mean to them. 4-3 Montreal, Caulfield. It was all for nothing. It should be changed to all for nothing. All for nothing. Sportsnet 4K as well. Does anybody really watch 4K? Do you get 4K when you watch it now? I don't even know. Matthews will not age well. I can tell you what he looks like when he gets older. Just look at Ron Jeremy right now. That's all. Or go and watch Ron Jeremy porn movies over the years, and you'll see how Matthews is going to age. The only difference is, do you know that thing there? He doesn't have that. Our kid there. It's small. It's small. I don't have any proof of that. It's one of those things where I don't really know, but I know. Rick's on a roll tonight. I'm on a Kaiser, though, tonight. Usually I like to be on a bagel. Tonight I'm on a Kaiser. Does Tavares still play with the Leafs? Yes, he does. And he has to sleep at center ice or he can't sleep at night. You got all that cash, you can fix the hairline. Yeah. And you know what? You could also get laid without the help of Justin Bieber, you'd think. Oh, I don't know what I'm talking. Maybe he does. I don't have any proof of that. And Harris is his name. Oh, hey, Bob. Boom! Bob Cannon is here. It's a little short on the boom. There's no echo tonight, Bob. Sorry. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I always get nervous. It took me about 45 minutes to get up. I guess not really get up the nerve to do it, but to get to do it sitting here. Okay, you rehearsed enough. There was a lot of rehearsal. I should start recording some of those. My captain, reconstructive surgery would be exhaustive and lengthy, and yeah, I don't know. For him, we're talking about Auston Matthews still. Out of the Pitlick loop, is this Tyler's first game? Second or third? Third, maybe. Second for sure. Third, maybe. I think second. I read yours on EA Sports. He can buy some pussy for the playoffs. That's what I read there quickly, and I see it's pluses, I guess. Sorry, but maybe that's where he goes to get laid. I don't know. Kampf is struggle in. Oh, that's what it is. My struggle, Mein Kampf. Ah, hey Zachary. Hey, listen. I said good things about you earlier. You're a good Leafs fan, and I expected to see you tonight. Good luck tonight. May the best team win. Yes, agreed, and same to you. Best team should win. Montreal. Yes. Slinksy Matthews only 80 points. Come on, he needs 200. Only 80. I like only 80 points. That's all he's got. You think? Listen, the way they talk this guy up, you think he does have 200 points. DBO, Leafs fan. Awesome, buddy. Listen, you know what? Even if they lose, I expect Matthews probably gets a few points. He usually does against us. So, yeah. But hey, I mean, happy to have you in here. And like I said to Zachary, who is a Leafs fan as well. Yeah, may the best team win. And I honestly believe that, right? If Toronto plays that much better than Montreal and they win, I'm not happy, but the best team won. The only time I don't believe in that is when it's Montreal winning and they're not the best team, but they won, then it's okay. Other than that, yeah, it should only be the best team won. It seems like this year almost every other team's the best team. Although not right now. Zachary, we know that you hate them, but you're at least civil about it, and that's what's good about it. All right, while I'm doing a live stream, my AVG has been updated, and it needed to pop up right there in the middle of everything to tell me that. Yeah. Thank you, AVG. You have never been more excited about a last place team as this. I don't think any of us would say that. I mean, we would all say that, right? It's got to be the same for everyone. Yeah, it's a lot. Remember, I had a little more fun. Come on. It's like earlier in the season under Coach Marty. It's it's the other side of the scale. For me, night and day. Wait a second. Okay, Baby from my singing video. I know singing is not very good. No, just I'm glad you enjoyed it. Your buddy is sick again. We're talking about Matt. No, Matt doesn't do the pregame first of all, and it is Saturday. He doesn't do Saturdays. Oh, Habs are wearing. That's what they're wearing. Indigenous uniform. Awesome. Good stuff on the Habs. I like what they're doing. I like this management group. Zachary, yeah, amen to that. Love the rivalry. Always have, always will. Mary Jo, 5-3 Habs Dauphin. Well, that's an outside the box pick. Awesome, Mary Jo. Dixon, you made one spelling mistake on your set. He said, man, if they go out first round again, LOL, they will. I don't know what the LOL they will, but he made a spelling mistake. Did anybody catch that? He spelled a word wrong. Actually, he put a word in that he didn't need there. If they go out, if it's a given. If should probably have been when. Too many holes on the Habs roster now, especially on D. Leafs win tonight, 5-2 bunting. Bob Cannon speaks. Awesome, Bob. I mean, listen, I don't really disagree with what you're saying, but in a rivalry like this, if everyone's into it, like if the coach motivates properly, I find it almost doesn't matter how bad either team is. They play better. So we'll see. We'll see. You could be right, though. The meltdown in the playoffs. We are not in the playoffs. Is that Dirtway? Drew, he corrected. Drouin did what? What did Drouin do? Hang on. Oh, yeah, it's an upper body injury. I guess the wrist hurts again. He got a letter from his mother that he couldn't play. And he'd have to stay out indefinitely. Thinks he's got 3-2 Leafs. Giordano. Oh, awesome. Chicago Steve's going to be at the Columbus game on April 13th. Awesome. Matt has some... Imagine if I actually paid him. That would be really amazing. Zachary's got 5-4 Leafs. Matthews with the first. I was actually going to pick Matthews for the first goal, but I said, not going to do that. He wants to get paid but not play. Well, listen, I mean, he's got a wrist injury. Wrist injuries are tough. I'll give you that. It's just from the past history is the only reason why we're doing that, and saying stuff like that. So, all right, I got to go. I'm over my time. I got to run. Got to feed my animals and be back in this seat in 10 minutes. Awesome. Thanks for being here. Had a lot of fun this time, especially. I say that every time because they're always fun. I'll be back in 10 minutes to do the hangout, and hopefully I'll see everybody there. I really got to run because I only have 10 minutes now. So thanks for being here. Stay safe for the next 10 minutes at least, and peace out, y'all. And I'll see you in 10 minutes. If I haven't made that clear, I mean, I don't know. Bye, everybody. See you in a bit.